How are you doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Good morning to you. Oh, hang on, the screen's blurry. Damn it, didn't check it. 2 secs. Meet my jumper. Sorry, hang on. Fix these lenses. Hopefully that's better. There you go. How you doing? We've got a storm blowing in, so it might be a little bit blowy. Balio, good to see you. Angela, good morning. How you doing, chick? Yes, it's called Storm Babette. High winds, heavy rain. We have Jamie. All right, Spirit Chairman. How are you doing? We have the Met Office. It's like the main weather website. I think it's linked to the government. I'm not sure. It's paid for anyway. Stevie boy, how are you doing? And they're the ones that put out the warnings. And parts of Scotland, Montrose area is on a red warning for a few days. Raider, how you doing? I've picked out a photo of the pups. Well, one of the pups to draw. Steph, good morning. How you doing? So I need to get into action with that, but I've been sent the 2 girl pups that went to live together. I got sent a photo of those. So it's a really good photo. I'm tempted to draw that. Just one night. How you doing, Sarah? Good to see you. How you doing? My achy breaky legs. Pegasus. Sorry, Pegasus. I didn't see you there. How you doing? All right. This week, I am determined to do 20 miles. Damn it, YouTube. 2 days in, and I'm 23,000 steps, I think it worked out at live. Jazz, how you doing? Jazz, let's give you a wrench. If screen will work. I finally just had the notification about the length of time out. Took them ages just to get to me, damn it. Being a bit jealous about that. Right, it's back. Jazz, let's just give you a wrench. It's not actually that cold, Sarah, here. Have you got the rain? So the east coast of the UK, but mainly Scotland's going to get pummeled the next 3 days. God help them. Fred, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Ooh, my Daisy, good evening. Daisy, what's on the menu tonight? Why is it not letting me give it? Hang on, I keep trying to give Jazz a wrench and it's not letting me do it. I'll get to it, Jazz. It keeps not letting me do it. I'm clicking on your name and clicking as moderator and it's not doing it. Odd. So there you go, you got the board. Oh heck, surrounded by flies. Surrounded by flies. Looking at the border. Well, the sea actually, you've got Scotland in the distance all the way along. And all the way that way. Challenging, good morning, chick. How's things with you? Yeah, this is like literally the last street on the town, really. Cutting through the fields. In the distance, you've got Carlisle. If you squint your eyes, you might see some buildings on the horizon. That is Carlisle. And, you can see, hang on. if my hands weren't so shaky. No, you can't see because it's not going to show up enough. Trust me to say there's a landmark there. It's called Dixon's Chimney. Oh, Daisy, do you know what? I'm thinking it's earlier in the day. Ooh, quiche. Oh, I love quiche. Cook a load of bacon. Chucking a mountain of tomatoes. Right, we'll have a bank of rabbit warrens along here. There's normally some black rabbits out. I had a wild black rabbit in the garden, but we don't really have many cats up this end, but someone's cat got it and I had it at the back of my shed, damn it. Naughty cat. Ooh, Sarah, do you know what, Sarah? Last night I did homemade chicken kebabs. I made the takeaway version, like the red cabbage salad, and I had it in soft pita bread. Oh, it was lovely. Yum, yum, yum. The wind's not actually got up as much as it was forecast to. I was a bit, Yeah, it's really rural here. I've been twiddling my box and my box isn't behaving. Naughty box. Wind. I expect to get smacked in the face with lots. Georgia Diving, how you doing, Jake? No, Georgia Diving. If you haven't got him, go check him out. He's a good one, is Jake. I'll say it again, magnet fishing royalty. I can't hear their chickens, so rabbit warrens just down in this bottom here. He gets smacked in the eyes by flies. Because the temperatures are dropping, all the flies are kind of slowing up. And they're not very artful flyers at the best of times. Yes, that isn't an animal shelter. That's not a shepherd shelter. That's just been built to be built, and I've got no idea who by. Alan, good to see you. How are you doing? How is she doing? I had a crap night last night. Older daughter came back from work with a cold a few days ago, and I don't get snotty nose colds, I just get screwed up sinuses that make my head want to fall off. So there wasn't much sleep last night, and it's got in my bones. My bones are throbbing. I'm not throbbing in a good way. Where's Amanda? Today's the queen of filth is Amanda. Yeah, good, Alan. I'm glad. She's been through a lot, bless her. Well, you all have. It's not just the person it happens to, it's everyone around them. Ooh, heck. Hi, Steph, how are you doing? Hi, Steph, have you got a snorkel? You've got weather warning for rain your way over the next couple of days. Snorkel and a sou'wester might be in order. Flies. I think I prefer the walking through spiders wrapped across your eyeballs than flies. Ooh, heck, watch me feet. Flies, go away. I know, well, we haven't got much rain forecast today, and I needed a duvet aired out. So I've got that with a million pegs on the line. I figured the wind would do it a world of good. If it rains, however, I'm screwed. Big old ash. Yes, an ash. Huge ash. Dan, good morning. How are you doing? So we've got the badger set just along here, and I'm seeing lots of runs from that. They're using this path as well by the look of it for the runoffs. So all that bank is full of rabbit warrens, and there's a lot of black rabbits in it, and I can't see one. Rabbits, that's rude. Very rude. Yeah, she's got a brilliant channel, hasn't she? This Porcelain Princess. If you haven't been over, go pay her a visit. Do wreck me feet. Now the chairman is doing lives as well. So click the bell for the chairman. Ooh heck. I nearly walked into the fence. Yeah, understandable. Miss Jo, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So, right, badger. Badger. And you've got the badger track running through. Creatures of habits, the badgers. And the set is just along on the right, over the hill and far away. And you've got them going through there. And your badger set is just along through there, along the fence line. Nice little quiet area for them. You see you've got a track running through there, coming through the hedge here, although that looks like rabbit. I'm not really bending down to have a look. Ooh, exploded thingy jiggy's right. I'll stick you. Right, we need to find some good ones. Right, we'll try that one. Oh, that was a crap one. So, perfect though. These little seed pods are filled with little springs, and they shoot those seeds feet away. Tracy, how are you doing? Good to see you, chick. Hang on, let's give you a wrench. Why didn't it let me do wrenches today? What happened there? Oh, Tracy, damn it, hang on. Sorry, Tracy, that was an accident. It's not letting me do wrenches today. Sorry, Tracy, that was a complete accident. But I'm going to think I'm going to have to come back in afterwards. It's not just you. Sparky, how you doing? It's not just you, it's not letting me give other people wrenches as well. It's having a brain fart exploding plants. There's a big patch further down. There's a thought that the badgers carry TB, and it... What was that? That was an explosion. The badgers carry tuberculosis. So in some areas, southern England, they cull badgers. Now badgers and badger sets are protected. Another explosion, what is going on? We've got an RNF camp not far away, and you can hear the rumbles here. But there's also a couple of sand quarries that direction, but the bangs are coming that way, that you can often hear the explosion from. Not up here as far as I know, Angela, though. I don't agree with it either, to be honest. Yeah, Sparky. I was thinking, Sparky, we should maybe do private StreamYard to show it through that. I can get it on screen and talk you through it. I will say the Nightbot, I can't get onto the control panel on my phone. It has to be on tablet. But I'm iPhone. But I'll do it with you. Do it with you. I shall talk you through Nightbot. That's Amanda's fault. Gary, how you doing? Can you not hear those explosions? That's 3. 3 explosions that way. We did have 4. That's 4. But look, how many is that? Right, let's see if... Hang on. Get used close so it doesn't get me in the eye. Not ready? Ooh, I can't see. Not ready? Are you ready? You're looking a bit riper. Oh, crap my pants. See, they explode. And even though you know it's going to happen, they make you jump. Right, hang on. Hello? Something in there. Hello. You're very cute. Oh, you've got a nice new hoop. The pigs are here. Come meet the piggies. Amanda, where art thou? Amanda, Amanda, O Queen of Filth for the day. Sarah, who did we say on Wednesday? Was it Sparky? Oh, I need some apples. One's called Wilma. The cute one's called Wilma that sits down like a dog for treats. Right, shall we try and get through the undergrowth to see? Jim, how you doing? Nah, still won't let me give wrenches out. Right, through the undergrowth we go. Through exploding things and thistles. Those pigs better come over. I'm getting thistled for them. Hot, feet up. Ooh, heck. I can't remember what they're called, Daisy, but yes. Here, girls. Wilma? Wilma? Hey, girls. How rude. Come on. Oh, we've got a sheep coming now. Ooh, heck. He's tall. Hello. Hello. I should have gone and got some crab apples. Hello. You're very long-legged. Hello. You're huge. Oh, you're like a pony. Hello. Hello, boys. Don't bite me. You've got lovely eyes. We could almost pass you off as a goat. Ooh, look at your wool. You've got very nice wool. Hello. And the piggies walk off and leave me. At least you're sociable. Hello. If I come back this way, I will bring... So do I. I've got a scar down my face off it from a kid. I've also got a scar on the back of my leg from Alive. Different, Jim. Right, hang on. Back out we go through the nettles that are boob height. Right, we shall squish you. Please don't sting me. It's going to hurt. Ah, back of my leg. Hello, horsey. Oh, I've got an itchy butt now. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I've got an itchy butt. Cheek. I just got stung on my back end. That's not pleasant. Yeah. See those little pot-bellied pigs? One's called Wilma. I can't remember the name of the other one. But if you got a treat and tell her to sit, she'll sit like a dog. Very cute. And I've got a thistle in the side of my shoe. I got stung on my bum. See old age nettles? They're there. Sorry about that. I've just legged it. Phew, just had to leg it. So far I've got thistles in the side of my shoes. I've been stung on my back end. Itchy. I hate old age nettles, they hurt. Oh, nice one, Miss Jo, small world. This oak tree's got a split right down the middle of it. I'm amazed it's still standing. Yeah, signal just. My butt's gonna have bubbly bits. Nick, how you doing? Sorry, just getting a drink. This field is kind of like the centre of the town, just off it. And I must have like 30 frisbees and 50 tennis balls lost on here from the dogs playing. Used to live not far away and come walk them here every day. Let's get past this lady and I'll lift you up again. Walk clean right into a thistle, as you do. Stand up before it's too late. I've been trying to get the little needles out my jeans to stop it stinging. But I'm not pulling my kegs down to rub dock leaves on. There's loads of dock leaves, but I'm not doing it. Paula, how are you doing? See, dock leaves. Perfect for nettles, but not in public while it's on your back end. I used to, when I had the dogs down, I'd always come and shut this gate. I had a fear of Sam. There's a pup running through the gate, an Offski, and it's right onto a really busy road. Nocturnal, how you doing? My arse is stinging. As you do. That boat, you know, has never moved in like 20 years. That was a farmer's field until they stuck 200 houses on it recently. Damn it. It's all autumnal, everything's falling off the trees. I'm not doing so well, Paula, so far. Thistles in my shoes. I've been stung on my back end. Back nettles. Did she have a pet heart? Is the question, Sparky. Yeah, it's a market town. It's just a small market town. There's not actually much on the market today on the main squarey bit because of this storm. The winds actually haven't got up yet, so you never know me luck, we might be alright. Yeah, I'll have a look. So now I'm going to start hitting the older buildings into the roads, into the centre of the town, towards that market square. That garage cost an absolute fortune. Prices on their cars are shocking. No wonder there's no one buys them. 14 grand for a 2000, no. What's a 15 plate? Is that 2015? 2015 little Renault Clio, 8 grand. Must be farmers market in Carlisle today. So everything here is pretty much just built with sandstone. It's the local stone, same as all these buildings. It's called Lazenby sandstone. Is the dark red. Yeah, I did, Sarah. I was watching it this morning. Back up. Yes, princess, get yourself there. And this house used to be the library back in the day. The only problem with the sandstone is it rots away at ground level. It's very porous. I wonder how much the police station's going to go for. So they've centralised the police stations in the Carlisle and Penrith, which is 12 miles from here. I don't even know if anyone gets taken here. But they have got cells down the back. That building on the corner there. But it's being shut down. They have an information desk on like 2 days a week or 3 days a week, just at the main entrance. And you often used to see police cars parked at the back when they come for a snidey break or the dinner. But I've not seen anyone in there for a long time. Banshee, how are you doing? Should we go see Lizzie the Witch? We'll go see Lizzie the Witch. I think it's around Lizzie the Witch's birthday, you know. Possibly. Just make there's not a funeral at the church. Ooh. Dust in the eye. You got all these little old sandstone cottages, 2 up, 2 down. The next building on the right was the town hall. Beautiful sandstone building. It's now an antique centre. You've got all the original features to it. And look at that doorway, it's beautiful. St Martin's Hall, although the stone's rotted at the top some. Yes, William, how are you doing? Heavy rain and winds. Wayne, I sound like, what's the character of Only Fools and Horses? They did Quyen, the song Quyen. So, St Martin's Church, main Christian church in the town. And it has some famous stained glass windows. I'm going to nick around the side here to the door and up over the side. There's no real entrance to the back. So this is the way you have to kind of go in. How's things, William? And again, the old windows still intact. This is used quite a lot by the church, this little bungalow. And we're in the back. Let's go find Lizzie. Teeny tiny, can you see the drains? You've got the gutters with spouts, the grills on the ground. Yeah, it's similar kind of stone. I mean, this is more local stone. Ooh, get my legs moving. Right, Lizzie, where art thou? Lizzie is one of these side standing ones. Lizzie the witch, where art thou? That can't be Lizzie, is it? What is it, Lizzie? Yes, this is Lizzie the witch. And I can't make out the date. She died age 78. Right, what have we got here? Can't see the date. It's worn off. Lizzie, no, she was known as a witch. Anything lost in a town, it was Lizzie that found it. She dressed differently, she behaved differently, and she was basically, nowadays we'd say that she was eccentric, but those days she was called a witch. Now, one example given of her witchy-woo powers, there was a girl getting married, and she went to see Lizzie about when her wedding would be. And Lizzie had turned around to her and said, "You'll be wearing white soon enough." She died. She did wear white. It was a funeral. And that was put down as Lizzie for seeing it. A family that were kind to Lizzie, that actually spoke to her, she gifted them a tea set. Richard, son of Whitfield and Mary Dickinson, sorry, getting sidetracked, gifted them a tea set that was to only be drank from by the family, or a curse would befall them. Now that's great, that tea set is still in that family. During World War I, one of the family was sent off to war. The cousin, is it the cousin or is it the nephew? The nephew went round and was served a drink at the tea set, and he was one of the only ones came back from his squad. Tea set's still in the family. It's not in Brampton though, it's in Carlisle. They're too scared to get rid of it. Bye all night, thank you for coming in. Sorry, I'm looking up in the sky talking. The above named Richard died 27th of March 1806, aged 63. They tried to put this grave down to Lizzie as well. Let's go see. It's said to be claw marks down the headstone. Sweet dreams one night. And you can see why they say it looks like claw marks. Because it does. But it's obviously, Paul, how you doing? It's obviously just faults in the stone, I would like to think. But that's put down to Lizzie. Jen, how are you doing? Thank you so much. How are you doing? See if I can give you a wrench. Today, Jen, it's not letting me give wrenches out, but I'll come back in after and I'll drop you one. So I've been up in this tower. On the first level, you have the bell ringers. There's a ring of TG, how are you doing? There is a ring of bell cords. There's about 8, I think. No, it can't be 8, 6. And they've all got a numbered pad under each one. Now from that, you go up to the second floor. And as the church tower was built, this huge, massive oak ladder must have been added because it was impossible to get it in. Huge, and you've got a tiny little hole as it goes up there. When you get to the next layer, the floor's covered in cables and wires, and it's all mechanisms of the clock. You've got another ladder up to the next part, and that's the only place I've been to. I will not go any higher. You can get out on the balcony, but hell no. There's another oak ladder but it's not secured. It just stands on the ground, and when you get to the top, you've got to push a hatch up, a big oak hatch with your hand. Not do it, and it's pitch black as you get through it. So no, the computer says no. Shaz is not doing that. But yeah, the ladder, it's just not secured down, and it gives me the heebie-jeebies. So although I have the chance to go up there and wave from the turret and pretend I'm a princess, not happening. Don't do heights. At the bottom end, you have the windows by Webb. Pre-Raphaelite, I believe. And we'll have a lot of visitors to see those stained glass windows. I don't think I will get reception inside, so I will probably have to go in and pre-record. But yeah, I've been right up there. Terrifying, that last ladder. I tried to go up it, I did try, but there was no chance of me on that ladder with nothing else to hold on to, pushing that huge hatch. Nope, not going to happen. Hensley, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So these cottages, the two up, two down, they're actually quite big inside. They go back a little bit. Typical Victorian, early Victorian buildings. They're actually doing gas works and replacing gas pipes in the town. So the roads through are meant to be shut. Well, they are shut now. Mira, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. And you see they've been replacing some of these. You've got that little hatch and you can't move it. It's swollen shut into it. It's metal, it's not wood. Town centre doesn't normally look like this at all. It's normally nice and clear and pretty. I'll go up through the back of the marketplace, of the weedy little market. This terrace, these houses are massive, absolutely massive. This shop has been here since the dawn of time. It used to be a record store in the 60s. On the right there, the building with the tiles and the wooden front. Actually, funny story about that one, interesting story. It belonged to the mother of the family that have the chip shop next door, fish and chip shop. Now, the grandmother, the would-be grandmother now, she didn't like her son-in-law who was running the cafe, the chip shop with her daughter, and she refused to hand it over to them, so the cafe shut, and it's never been open since. There's loads of locals. It feels a bit funny. Pub shop closed down, just not making the money. So I don't know whether that will turn into a residence eventually or what. That building at the corner there is huge. That used to be a bank, and it's now been taken over by a local butcher's. Best Chinese takeaway in the town. Little old shops all the way through. Gary, how you diddling? Into the marketplace. Now there's not actually much on today with the storm forecast. There used to be 86 pubs here, believe it or not. 86 people had their front rooms as pubs. We have probably the oldest one is on the marketplace there that we're just going to go past. I used to work there. Rocket, how are you doing? We have, that one is a B&B as well. There was a coaching just around the corner. There's a con club on the right, subsidised drink. The yellow building there, that's been shut a while. That pub's gone. We've lost two pubs, I want to say, in the last 15 years. So again, this was a bank. We're about to walk past the oldest pub in the town. I actually used to work there many moons ago. Used to have B&B rooms upstairs, but they don't do it anymore. But that one. Old as the hills. The pubs go through cycles as which one is the favourite at the time. Then you've got the market. There's a few missing today. They didn't fancy the storms. Go around the back. I was on that stall this morning. Johnny, how you doing? And again, we're going to go past the Mason's Hall at the back. The Masonic Lodge. That one's apartments, that manor house. It's huge. So this used to be a restaurant in the back there, but the rest is a Masonic Hall. There you go. I'll just let this lady go past me. How's things, Johnny? Two seconds. Let's let that lady go. So yeah, you've got the Masonic Lodge in the back there. They do have open days now and again, but I've not been there. And they own most of that row. Look at the size of that window you've got there. Coal bunker at the back. Yeah, that's the Masonic Hall. Huge building. I want to let that lady get ahead. I feel uncomfortable, you know, when there's people around us when I'm talking to you lot. They do rent little bits out now and again. But yes, we'll have the Freemasons. Dodgy handshakes. Not bad, Joanna. Yeah, do you know what, John? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's bad here as well, to be fair. Now, I don't know if that auction for that house and the old morgue has happened as yet. I think it's about due. It might be today. Yeah, you can't escape. Look at the lean on this wall. It's a big lean on it. It's got some big boughs. It's a retaining wall. And it's got all that ivy pushing behind it. I don't think it had a date on, does it? We went and had a snoop around the back. You would think that they've ripped out the morgue bit for the, wouldn't you? You would have thought. The funeral parlour. Yeah, a daughter and a boyfriend are saving to get their own place. I'm not sure how to get on Lover's Lane. It might be around the side. As we get through, again, some little old cottages all the way along. These are bigger. The kitchens have been made into lean-tos on the back extensions. They let them extend them. So the old kitchen is basically a front room and a kitchen downstairs, and that's basically it. I wonder if this is the end of Lover's Lane. Oh, donuts. Fresh donuts. Can't beat lovely, warm, fresh donuts. Now, is this Lover's Lane? Let's have a look. I think it could be. It is indeed. Right, let's do Lover's Lane. Right, just get down here. Yeah. Hello. Should smell my dogs. That was iffy. Did you see that? Yes, Amanda is a queen of filth. It was like, it was some kind of bull terrier cross. It wasn't a pure breed staffy. Don't know what it was. As soon as it came over, it put his head on the side of my knee and started growling at me. You know, you think, get your dog, please. I don't want my leg chewed off. Hang on, is Sarah saying she's an angel? Because we know she's not. That was a bit iffy. I thought I was going to get my leg chomped. No, to be fair, Radio, it's normally riddled with dog doo-doo because people don't clear up after themselves down here. Yeah, they are way too narrow. It's part of the town. It's just like that. I thought my legs were going to get more painful than they already are. Who's eating who? Forgive me. We're blaming it on Amanda. And say I've already had my arse stabbed once today, thank you. It's stinging as it is. I shouldn't say stuff like that. It's factual. But as we know, it comes out incredibly wrong. And we are at the back of the community gardens. I embarrassed myself a bit there. Terrible. So you can come down. Oh, they've got a little pond. You can come down and volunteer to look after. Always saves you the hole. DG. So we've got lots of beetroot. The strawberry patches are toast. We've got broccoli. We've got a mountain of leeks. Amanda, the queen of filth. Did you hear what I just blamed you for, Amanda? And it's all your fault. I've been stabbed in the arse this morning. It's a bit stingy. We went to see some piggies. Unfortunately, there was like boob height nettles and I ended up getting stung on my arse. My arse is burning. It's a bit stingy. So it's all your fault. And again, this wall's ancient. 150 years old, from what I've read. I was not pulling my drawers down in the middle of the town, rubbing a dock leaf on my arse. Sparky's put a shot up of a woman with her drawers down. I need to go watch it to see if her arse is pert enough, because if it's not, I ain't happy. Beth, the queen of smut. Yes, I did. I did have a prick in my arse and it hurt. Old age nettles are not fun. They should be cutting that down. And see how the ivy's getting into all those nooks and crannies. Expanding the joints, and that wall will eventually fall. I've done some things in my time, but I'm not pulling my kegs down in the middle of town to rub my arse with a leaf. I'll just have a little rub now and again through my jeans, wishing the sting would go away. Exactly. Them nooks and crannies are getting filled and expanded. Look how rotten that stone is. It's a problem with sandstone. It is just so fragile. It's very porous. And it goes. No, I'm not pulling my drawers down in the street. Ryan, how are you doing? See how that one's trying to follow the joint along? It's trying to get in that nook. These little ferns aren't so bad. You've got grass in it. It really does need some work to it. Look at all that stuff on there. Bad. Oh, I put a leaf down my drawers, twerk through the town with a leaf hanging out my jeans. Yes. I'd rather just get it over and done with in one and just pull my drawers down. It'd be over quicker. You see, it's all Amanda's fault. All Amanda's fault. Bottoms up. I'd have bolts and pins pinging out my back if I tried to twerk. Again, Lazenby sandstone buildings. Oh, that ain't good. They're on with that, Vanessa, you know, and they kept booking her in, Beth, without factoring in she had to come off her meds. I know, how rude is that, Beth? You're up here and the smut begins. There's the witch's hat. Oh, don't start us on Sunday, Bess, because it gets us on about something that I don't want to go on about and I'll get told off. I'll tell you after. Oh, hey. Sarah, how are you going to do this winter? TG, and I'm trying to ignore it, but we are singing a bit on my right cheek. You too, Banshee, it's lovely seeing you. So this used to be a coach house to the little old restaurant and inn that we've just passed. That's now a house. Sweet dreams, Banshee. And we've got these cottages. It was primarily for miners, retired miners, but they opened it up to the town. Early 1912, I want to say. You've got the main building and they've built flats around it and little houses, little bungalows. Colin, how are you doing? How's things? Oh heck, that wind's a bit bracing. Take us off, Mr. Gennard's cheek. It stings. This wall, I'm amazed it's still standing. Half of it is retaining, which is getting pushed out at the bottom. This is Wilson Memorial Homes, 1930. Fake Tudor. I think you can apply for these bungalows over the age of 60, I think. And lovely little bungalows, and all the grounds are kept. You can have your own little area garden. Appleby Fair will have the travellers come and tend to have a break. They'll pull up the Botock caravans and let the horses have a break on there. It's just nice. There's a lovely family come and they let the bairns go see the horses and give them a groom and feed them. I had a little one there. This garage is the oldest time. I've got pictures from the 1930s and the 1940s, and it's exactly the same. The railway that we were at Tuesday, I want to say, no, Monday. I'll show you where the terminal was. The bridge is still here. It's shut in the 1970s. I reckon that roof's still got asbestos in it. And you've got some of the more well-to-do Victorian buildings along here. And I'm on the wrong side of the road. I really should have crossed over. Right. Shall we see if I can get across without getting run over? Ooh. Looking good. All that remains of the railway terminal is the bridge. Buttresses. Just where those trees arch. Cindy, how you doing, chick? Love last night. If you haven't got Cindy, click that bell and watch for her videos premiering. Music, dancing, good crack. And a beautiful soul like Cindy. My plan, Alan, I'm trying to push myself. So, this week I've got planned to do 20 miles live. I've been screenshotting the step tracker day by day. And I'll put it all together on Friday to see what I've done. Up to yesterday, I think 23,000 steps. So this was the railway bridge at the station. John and you too, thank you so much for being here. The top's missing now, but this was the station. You too, Paula, thank you for coming in. Look at that sky. You wouldn't think we had a storm coming in. Make I want to cut my legs off, to be honest. Because I'm immune suppressed. Right, this is my logic. When I'm immune suppressed, and things like colds, they hammer me. It's just messed up sinuses and whatnot. But because I have no immune system, or very low immune system, my bones ache, especially my long bones, my legs and my pelvis. And I think it's my bone marrow trying to push out white cells to fight the virus or whatever. And it is relentless, it doesn't stop. So very little sleep last night. And legs that I want to cut off today. But we're walking. Phil, how you doing? Sorry I'm moaning, my legs hurt. I refuse to give in. Yeah, this is basically a little sleepy market town. You had industrial activity up on the moors. Ooh, heck. Can't see the magpie. I'm not going to keep looking for it in case it's just one. You had lime kilns up on the moors, coal mines, slate, and it was all networked by railways down to here and another market town across the Northumberland border called Haltwhistle. Ooh, Colin's going to take his punishment. Sorry, I'm walking my head to the side to try and keep the wind off you. So a lot of the locals supplied the mines. There's mines in between here and Haltwhistle. They were the most recent mines, coal mines that were in existence. They're not now. But a lot of the local population worked those mines. When that closed, they went up and further into the borders and they worked on the peat bogs. Cutting back the peat, blocking it. That was getting shipped down on railway to sell for fuel mainly at the time. That industry got knocked right back. But as well as the farming that this town served, it served some industrial areas as well. Bit of a miracle really, because we're in the middle of nowhere. Still like the land that time forgot. History classes with Shazza. So you've got all the old rows of houses. We've got a big Victorian terrace coming up. And newer homes in between. You went down Whitehaven. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's a quiet, sleepy place. Beth, yes, I know you will, chick. I'm all right, I'm just moaning. These lovely people have plant sales all summer long, and they've raised £406.15 for Children's Hospice in our county. How good that? City walks, the closest city is Carlisle. Newcastle is like 50 miles as the crow flies, I think. I've never done this path, I don't know where it comes out at. Crow Hall. Would that lead me to where that dog that was growling at me go? We'll go up. Alan, do you know about Sellafield? When I was in school, middle school, the English lessons, history lessons, they would play radio shows, the radio adaptions, and there was a story on the radio. Ford, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in, Ford. Right, I'm going to try with you, see if it'll let me give you a moderator. No, it won't. Ford, I'll give you a wrench after. Dude, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Ford, for some reason today, it's not letting me give anyone wrenches, but I'll come back in after and I'll give you one. Sorry. Yeah, there was a radio play. And in that, Sellafield was hit by a nuclear bomb. And it was scary, and it stayed with me a lot of years, that radio play. People going onto their stairs, cover themselves with doors, seeing the light, the aftermath, what happened to those people. Scared the life out of me as a kid. But over in West Cumbria, a lot of the local population works at that nuclear plant. Dude, how have you been keeping? Stormy, how you doing? Is it heating up for you? Has Dee been in a hyperactivity planting up? You just finished your shift. Oh, has it gone 11? You finish at 11, don't you? And TG, how's things with you? If you don't know TG, she's got some stunning footage. We'll go see the War Memorial and all the soldiers' names. Just down here. On November 11th, the 11th day of the 11th month, the 11th hour. We have a parade through the town, armed forces come through, the kids do a lot of stuff from school, the British Legion, which is basically a big charity for armed services, they visit the local graveyards as well and put crosses out for the fallen. Remembrance Day is hugely supported around here, it's celebrated. Well, not celebrated, but respected, we'll say. Now this is a War Memorial Hospital. A little cottage hospital. It's a second place to the main hospitals. It's like a leap step towards getting home. A lot of them have been closed down due to funding costs, but we kept what yeah, we'll come around the side. We're in the town, believe it or not, Ford. My sleepy little market town. Worked at Vickers. Used to love driving past Vickers when they had the tanks out. Vickers used to build tanks, amongst other things, over at Newcastle on the banks of the Tyne. And they had stands outside and they would have tanks parked up. And as you headed to cross to go on the motorway, you would see them on the other side of the river. I grew up over the northeast, well, Northumberland, which is the other northern county that hits Scotland. Close to Newcastle. Big army base up in the hills there. I got to go around a big forestry there in a chieftain tank. Those suckers can move fast. Oh, they've taken them down. Oh, TG, yes, please, coffee. Coffee, lots of. I haven't had enough today, do you know that? Have we got time? We'll go that way, possibly. No, we're not, we'll go that way. Look at those conker trees, they're all those chestnut trees, they're all dead. Oh, of a barrow. The Newcastle factory on the Tyne was massive. Like, it still is massive. I don't think they build the tanks there anymore though. One of the puppies is over Barrow and Furness. Right, I want to get across here without anyone swinging around the corner because people fly like this car. This road's a nightmare. There's another car flying down. There is no pavements and plenty of excuses to get hit by a car. Oh, that sun's bright. I'll try and shade you a little bit. Now, the other local graveyard I've taken you to, at the old church, the Roman building, a lot of young people in their early 20s. One family lost 4 kids, young adults. I'm sure it was round about 1924, and I wanted to look that up to see what diseases were rife at the time. Spanish flu was way before that. That was about 1918. So I've discounted that, but there was something happening and it was killing the young people. Like I say, one family lost 4 young adults. But a lot of them were like 23, 24. Which is interesting. Oh my God, my legs are gonna hate me. Mwahahaha. The devil's place. I haven't got my horns and my tail out yet. Again, sounds wrong, but hey. If I wasn't talking and walking, I'd be holding my breath because they've got the stable muck out just there and it humdings. The wind's starting to get up, but it's nothing major as yet. No more explosions either. Sarah, as if I'm filth ever. It's not me today, it's Amanda. So feel free to drop some filth in. It's all Amanda's fault. The queen of filth. Humdings stinks. Yeah, see, there's no... Right, you'll see when this car comes past. Phil, you all right? There's very little room on this road and there's no pavement. It's just a bank filled with brambles and nettles that's really steep, so you can't really get up on it anyway. Kind of listen behind. If there's something coming the other way, it's kind of jump. Oh, Phil, not nice. There's a hill that goes on forever. You've got a lot of the old houses along here as well. Always walk at the traffic, but on this road it's hard because there's even less room on that side than there is this. And you're going to look over that way because we're coming up to Concave Mirror. And me and all my interest in this isn't getting put on YouTube today. Right, you see how close they are to crossing? There's another one behind me. Cars tend to be quite good. So there's a car behind me and it was letting that van go. It gets better as we get around this corner though. It gets wider. Right, we've got another one coming. It's when you've got the milker tanks for the farms. They're huge. Oh God. Ooh. See? Oh, huge. And there's a car coming at the back. When I get up on this verge and stop for a minute, my old achy legs. Aye, Sarah, it's bad here. Not much room on these roads. It's fine from now on, I've got plenty of verge. But it's just that last bit of hill. Aye. No, not got a camo on. Why is that car got its hazard? Oh, this car's dead. That car sounded like it was wet farts. That ain't good. Oh, there's plenty of places for natureys in this town. Natureys, his daughter calls them. Ooh, heck. It's a bit of a drop, there's no gully. Just no edge of the road. Years ago, from this hilltop and this little old sandstone row, it was fields, basically. Owned by one of the big local families that own quarries. Yes, a moral compass. There's very few of those around. Yeah, that car sounded like it was wet for Louisiana. Right, Louisiana, you should have a wrench, but I don't know why you've got one. But I can't give them out today. I messaged you on Insta. Don't know why you've not got a wrench, because you had one. But I can't give them, it won't let me. No, it won't work. I was watching your live back this morning. If you haven't got Louisiana, click on her, go over and click the bell for lives. That wind is a bit brazen. So we've got this all didn't exist. Scott, how are you doing? Good evening. All these houses didn't exist. These are prefabs after World War II. Houses put together quickly for the families of soldiers. And this corner here is an old farm. Yeah, it was funny. It's amazing what your presence can do. Yeah, I was chuckling. It was funny. What had me chuckling more was the filing cabinet. There's a filing cabinet open for you and rustling. It's like, oh my God, really? I was giggling a little tiny bit. Yeti, how are you doing? So funny. Ooh, heck. So, 1863, this old farmhouse was built. And this building on the end is built onto the edge of the barn. The main barn building's further back, and it's been extended and adapted. Ooh, heck, it's got some wind blow right up my jacket. That was a bit chilly. I know, it's quite funny. Some things just never change. But yeah, the filing cabinet. that had me with tears in my eyes. You're special. I might be on a list, but you've got a filing cabinet. We are right in the north of England. We've got a range of mountains that are kind of like the backbone of northern England on the left. You'll see it down on the bottom. Get out of this sun. I messaged you on Insta. I caught that bit. I was chuckling a lot. I thought, please tell me she heard that cabinet. And the tone, the cocky tone, changed within seconds of just a hi. Said a lot. Well, the winds are picking up. We've got this storm. We're kind of the edge of it. Because the area is all sand, there's very little topsoil. The old trees, like these pines. Yeah, I think Sis might have stopped. And somebody else sounded a bit scared. So it's like there's literally no topsoil and the trees easily come down. Yeah, just a heck. But yeah, the filing cabinet and the rustling of files. Oh, that did make me chuckle. So this leads to the two old farms at the bottom and up onto the moors. Oh, you should have heard us last night. I tell you what, that cabinet's full. There was a lot of rustling for you, did you know that? It was like, take your time, keep rustling through. But yeah, I get annoyed at this. You get a file. Oh dear God, I'm going to cry again. Do back at you, you're all amazing. Zaxon, good afternoon. Looking forward to seeing you back out again. Oh. Old saying, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And that filing cabinet just said so much. Oh. As accent, we went to see the little potbelly pigs, and I had two rather large boob height sheep come at me. I think they were long-nosed Leicesters, but I also got stung on my back end. My right butt cheek is stinging. I got nettled. All fucking pigs, and that walked in the opposite direction. What gratitude is that? I'm going to laugh a long time about that filing cabinet and all the files. How many hard drives? is there for all those files and sheets rustling. You've got more than one in there, you know, because there's a lot of rustling underneath your category. Kurza, how are you doing? How's things up your way, Kurza? Kurza, watch the next couple of days, because you're going to get hit with a storm. Do you know what? I never really take notice. This is a little gully, goes all the way through, and it comes out in the marsh next to where we're going to go. I'm going to go see if that rabbit's there while we're here. Someone, well, it's either escaped or it's been dumped. Big old lop-eared rabbit. See if I can find it and get a view up onto the moors as we get here. On the way to the Roman Quarry. Sun, go away. Under the Echoey Bridge. Sorry. There's nothing that says cocky. Oh, I can't. Johnny, how are you doing? If you don't know Paula, go over Louisiana. She's brilliant. Yes, potbelly pigs, two babies. One's called Wilma, and she'll sit like a dog for a treat. However, I waded through nettles and thistles boob height. What did I get? 2 sheep and stung on my arse. My butt cheek has been stinging the whole way through the town. And although there were piles of dock leaves, I'm not pulling my drawers out in the middle of the town, just rub leaves on my behind. So we're doing a kind of wiggle to relieve the sting. Demi, how are you doing, chick? Demi, you wore your Queen of Filth crown yesterday with pride. Proud of you, chick. How's things, Scott? Your blood sugar's all right? Dude, yeah, he's got a brilliant channel. He's a good one, yeah. Everybody in chat is. She can. Like, I give her a toss. Nothing says obsession than a filing cabinet. Wabbit, where art thou? Someone else has reported this rabbit living down here, so it's around. I don't know if it's eating the crab apples. I would hope not. It'll have bumwee. It's amazing how wild, well, native, captive rabbits, pet rabbits will survive in the wild. Funny story, so our rabbit, cut a long story short, she broke out. She went partying with the wild boys at the top of the garden. And one day, there turned out to be 8 sets of baby rabbit ears in the rabbit run. Appear out the little warren. Mother rabbit popped her clogs. Young rabbits, teenage rabbits, escaped. Now, they were kind of partying on the neighbour's lawn. He would be going to bed, just getting to dusk, and he would have like 8 rabbits on his lawn, partying, having a social. You could tell they weren't true wild rabbits. They were grey, the browny grey, but they had their mother's long ears and like hair-like face. She was black, and they had a bigger black tip than a wild rabbit. So the neighbours were kind of questioning where all these baby rabbits had come from. And I said, well, I don't know. I've got no idea. Apparently they ate some of his trees. Scott is one of the busiest scrappers on YouTube. He's over in Australia. So yeah, it's amazing how captive rabbits will do well. One of the girls actually paired up with a wild black rabbit. We'll have a whole rainbow of rabbits. And they had a lot of baby rabbits at the top of the garden, and next doors, again, denied all facts, denied them all. You know when your voice goes up a pitch, it's like, oh really? It's in, yeah, it's me. Photos is Demi, she's got a brilliant channel, she's a photographer. Pure Heart of Gold is Demi, with a wicked sense of humour. What's happened to you, Mr. Ash? You're looking a bit rough. Who's got slippers on? Who's got slippers? Yeah. Oh, have you? Is it battery powered or do you plug it into the mains? Amanda, sticking to history seeking. Amanda's got a second channel and she does a lot of history on there. She did Pickering Castle last night. She rocks. And she's the queen of filth for a day, so feel free to stick that filth in. Stare it all about. Oh, the rabbits. So the neighbours' lights flicker when your drawer opens, Amanda. I could just hear you saying, ooh, yeah. Amanda style. There is a right touch of fishing in the chat. Mix, it could be argued better half. You'll hear me for that. And every Saturday morning, they're live fishing. Good cracking chat. And you get Mick to see Mick with his hand on his rod. Mick loves his hand on his rod. He spends most of his day with his hand on his rod. But we won't go there. Yeah, it's mostly peaceful, Phil. I have a rant now and again, but I try and hold them in. Because I could go on and on and on. I had a decent rant the other day, it was quite satisfying. 99% of the time it's chill. Me making an arse of myself. Ooh, Amanda. Amanda's getting a hand on the mixed rod. Oh. Exactly, Demi. Gotta be done. Hang on, Gary's not had a filth day, has he? We need to fill the filth places for next week. And I'm going to have to write them down because I'm getting old lady brain. I'm getting old. But not as old as Mick. We need to remember, don't forget, I'm 50 on the 3rd November, but Mick in chat is going to hit 83. So we need to celebrate Mick's 83rd birthday. Don't know how I came up with the number 83, but hey, it works. A masturbator, ooh, what are you baiting? Piss off, I'm 50, nearly. You're 83. Oh, it's better. I was going to say 90, but I thought, nah, people won't believe that. So I picked a random number. A bit like Mucky Mick, that just kind of slipped out as well. Oh, yeah, well, Mick and Nick on the Right Touch of Fishing are live every Saturday morning. It's early for you, but they're on your type of morning if you're up. Good fun. Mick strokes his rod with pride. You see, 73, vintage year. Vintage year. We're like a fine wine. We're not corked either. Well, some maybe, but not us. I'm not actually bothered about it, you know. My son, he's really bothered about turning 30. He's panicked all year that he's going to be 30 soon. And it's like, do you know what year got me? 31. It was a year over it. Mick and Nick like to get sea fishing, but they do a lot of lake fishing. There's a big sturgeon. Mick, how big do you reckon that sturgeon is? He's been trying to get a sturgeon out of this lake. Amanda's Adventures is actually going down to meet Mick and Nick. Here we've got people. Please tell me it's not that dog that was going to bite us. You cried. You see, it didn't get me. It was 31 because it was a year over it. Now I'm at the point where I can't be arsed. It doesn't bother me. It'll be what it'll be. '73 was a year of legends. Looking for deer. I've got no idea why we're down here. Frostbite, how you doing, Paul? Good to see you. Ooh, yeah, Amanda, come up. We'll go out and play. Sounds like a plan. There's loads of places. You've got to tell you what, Lanercost Priory. You had that on your list, didn't you? Go dig. We'll go there. We'll go in the back. Over winter, though, they don't open it to the public much, if at all. Right, that's got to drop. It's leaning in a big way. Preferably not on my head. I intend to grow old disgracefully. I've never acted my age. My brain's stuck as if I was 18, 17, 18. All the stuff I got up to when I was younger. Oof, it'll make you blush. But I enjoyed every single second. International footballers, international rugby players, hockey star, the hockey, all sorts. Loads of fun. Challenging you too, thank you for coming. If you haven't seen Challenging, her recipes are amazing. And she cooks live. Stunning. I'll make some of the stuff I got up to in my younger days. You see, my kids think that they're pulling stunts and that I don't know. Or I don't understand what they're pulling, but trust me, they're child's play to what I got up to. Jean, how are you doing? How's things, Jean? Good morning. Sarah, make me one for everybody with a slug of Baileys in it. Is Amanda a way to plug herself into the mains? Oh. Screen jump there. That wind's getting bracing. And it's going to come right across the way. We're going to go back over there. Yeah. Do you not think your confidence grows as you get older? I found the last few years I just don't give a toss. At all. But, no, I do. But Yeah, you tend to see things more for what they are. It's not that you become wise, it's just know. No, I'm not as bothered. I used to be. But now I tend to find ways to laugh. And I do laugh a lot. Gareth, how are you doing? So, Band of Forgotten Wales is a nut job. Oh, you've got sticky balls. Gareth goes down old mines in Wales. Terrifies the life out of me, but the footage you get is sublime. How you doing? Amazing guy. His channel is going to go far. Ooh, heck. Wind, behave. Oh yes, Gareth does like a big hole. Gareth's very persistent. He'll try for 5 hours to make his way into a big hole as well. Get it opened, that hole opened up and get himself in it. Won't you, Gareth? Facts. I'm talking facts, it's true. He spent 5 hours digging to get himself into a mine in the wilds of Wales. Gareth's got a Halloween special coming up. People are going to have nightmares from a clip I've seen. There's going to be nightmares afoot. I need a muff. There's nothing wrong with my muff, what are you saying? This wind's kind of hitting me the wrong way. How rude. There's nothing wrong with my muff, I'll have you know. No, I do. I do indeed. It's that time of year where I am. What a shite. Yes, I trim my bush on YouTube. I'm not shy. I got my bush out. Give it a good bash. Nothing quite like people watching you trim your bush. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's a bit fluffy. Pheasant. I hear you. Where have you gone? The shooting stage's just behind us. She's got a doctor's appointment and she's out hunting rhubarb crumble. Hopefully she finds her treasure. She's got a clam on. A clam on is a need. And she needs rhubarb. She likes a bit of tartness in her mouth. She'll kill me. There. Do you know, Zach said that would be amazing to see him out there with you. Absolutely amazing to see. Yeah, Nevada was there, and it'd be brilliant to see him over there. Rip it, how are you doing? Rip it, that wind's Baltic. There's a storm blowing in. And it's a bit bracing. But yeah, Band of Forgotten Wales Halloween special. Gonna give some nightmares. Hope you can pull what off? What are you pulling off? Your rod? You can't be pulling your rod off. So you've got those hills in the background. Pennines. We're pretty much the northern tip. There's the foothills in the background. We do go up there. I'm training my little old, nearly half a century old legs to go up. Look at all those crab apples. Jean, lovely to see you, chick. Thank you so much for coming in. Right, I'm walking sideways, crab-like. And Jamie, our blistering barnacles. What a channel he's grown. There's a goodness, Jamie. Supporter of many and winner of shed loads of competitions. He is by far the luckiest person on YouTube. Have you left it out? You should get one of those cardboard cutouts and put it on it at a window. Wind, go away. Exactly. Jamie, you see when you're magnet fishing and you pull up a safe, you're going to need one for your coins shortly. Pure treasure trove of coins. The she of the finest. Scott's a good guy. He's had a crappy year, but he's coming out the other side of it. The stinky bracken is almost all dead. Hate the stuff. You see, Mix of the Half Right Touch of Fishing. She gets called bro a lot. Look at that ivy up in that tree. Have a good one, Scott. You're coming out the other side of it, you believe it or not. Pointless cutting that ivy back on that tree because it is just so heavy with it. Poor tree is going to be toast, and it'll be primarily because of that ivy. She's snoring. Have those donuts done her in? You had that badger run. I know that gets used. They'll travel for miles and miles with badgers. Bugs and roots. Come on, rabbit, where are you? Do you know what? I'm not strictly sure what I'd do with it if I caught it. Something's clobbered a hen pheasant. It's a girl pheasant's feathers. Plenty of hawks around here that would give her a go though. There's also a lot of people walking their dogs off the lead. So you've got another badger track through there. You've got a little tunnel all the way through. Stew? What's stewing? Yes. But snores aren't the best. I'm trying to get you in the jacket. Oh, for the rabbit, I get you. The fact that no one's claiming it, it's got to have been dumped, poor thing. It's a big one. It is. Smacks in the face off something. Hey, bunny, 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 where are you? And slippers. Do you know what? My granddad My granddad, growing up, would always have a greenhouse full of tomatoes. And to fertilise his tomato flowers, he would use a rabbit's tail. Obviously still not attached to the rabbit, attached to a paintbrush. And he would tickle the flowers to get the pollen out and cross-pollinate his tomatoes. Do you know what? She's going to need more for that, tickling tomatoes. Giving that flower a little tickle. She's going to need some more for that Halloween special. As a kid, couldn't stand the smell of his greenhouse, the smell of tomatoes. But as I've got older, I love it. No way. Nicely played. See, I don't know why it's not letting me do any branches today at all. So I get the category and I click on it and it's just not doing it. In the filing cabinet, way I. Sheets and sheets and sheets of paper getting flicked through. Whatever you're doing something right. Oh, we have a lady coming. Yeah, put green tomatoes in a paper bag or box with some ripe bananas, and they give off a gas that ripens your tomatoes. Silver Shroud, how you doing? Batten down the hatches. You're going to get clobbered the next couple of days, mister. That was possibly the highlight yesterday, for me. Well, it's between the filing cabinet and the sudden drop and change in tone from all. That was funny. Rabbit, is that you? Damn it, it's a blackbird up there. Oh, I got told that stuff was going off, so I came for a snoop. And then I saw you pop in, and I started grinning. And the show began. Through the undergrowth we go. Oh, it was just so funny. From jovially slagging people off to sudden, it was like the school teacher had walked in the room and caught the naughty kids. You could hear the heads drop. But then the cockiness came back in the filing cabinet. Hiya. So funny. That's the idea of it. Oh yeah, the way she tried to get cocky with you. Rustling that filing cabinet. Adamant that you'd suddenly deleted your live. And then she changed the tune Oh, it's unlisted. You can't get cocky without your facts and your filing cabinet in order. There's a drink. Pizza, how you doing? Pizza, today Amanda is the queen of filth. You're absolved from all filth. Yeah, whatever you say any other day. So you can't give it. If you can't take it, don't give it. There's egos and there's egos. And wow, that's an ego. With a filing cabinet to back it up. Yeah, I'll send us a... Yeah, send us it. I can imagine, because I've heard it in action. 3 sheets to the wind, shall we say. Oh, my goat friends are hiding. How very rude. Sunbathing. Yeah, it's not hard when an ego like that things take over. Yeah, if you haven't got Louisiana, go over. Amazing lady, love it a bit. Yeah, pizza, honestly. There's a filing cabinet, right? And Louisiana in chat is in that filing cabinet. Oh, that clip's so funny. I had to listen back to it. It's amazing. If you keep them fine. If you've got a filing cabinet full of sheets on people on YouTube, I think it's time to unplug a little bit. I mean, there's me, there's Mick, there's Gareth. We all got put on a special written down list. And I thought we were special, but Louisiana gets a filing cabinet. I mean, wow. Oh, play your cards right, you might end up on that list with us. Yeah, Ford rocks. If you haven't got Ford, go over. You see, Ford had a wrench as well. I don't understand why you've not got it. Can someone fire us in Fords? If anyone that's not got a wrench, can you stick us in their links? Gosh, it's not fair. So funny. Yeah, it was a highlight of YouTube yesterday, that for me. I don't think I've annoyed people yet because I don't think I've seen the post. But hey. It was Ronnie with the filing cabinet. She was the one flicking through reams of paper to get through the right one where she's got your lives written down. Thanks, Amanda. Yeah, I don't think said post has been read yet. I've not been called anything else since. Well, Yeah, I have, but minor answer to the one that's going to come. Oh, Silver is so funny. An egomaniac. Changed the tone instantly as soon as I saw Louisiana in chat. And she started to try and take pops at her. Louisiana was kind of just laughing at her in chat, and then she went in the filing cabinet to find some details out to try and have a go at her. Did she? Sounds about right. Yes, a filing cabinet full. Took her ages to go through Paula's stuff. Oh, aye, give us it. Let us know. Is there an Anne-Marie one? Oh, there you go. Pizza. You know what? We've known each other, God, what? 4 years? 4 years, I think. Silver, I've known going on 5, going on towards 6 years. God help his little heart, he has to put up with me. I love him. Silver is the Dorian Gray of YouTube. He was showing us photos from when he was younger, and he's not changed at all. Not at all. Nessie, how are you doing, chick? I've got stuff to fill you in on. I forgot this morning. Been having a giggle today on it. The important question is, did you get your rhubarb pie, Nessie? Did you rhubarb crumble? And Amanda's got a drawer filled that she plugs into the mains. Keep thinking there's a car behind me. This actually used to be main road, you know that? Need a haircut? Well, if you go and stand outside for like the next 3 or 4 days, your hair's going to leave your head from the reports I'm seeing. You've got red warnings. Mister, tie yourself down. Ooh, tie yourself down. PPR, how you doing? £80 what you bought. Yes, Amanda's all filth. What, Silver? We'll go out towards Scotland. Pizzacchini. Who's going to eat his pepperoni though? Is the question, Demi. Nessie, I got stabbed in the arse and my arse is stinging. Got nettled. But I wasn't pulling my drawers down in the town to get loose rubbed on my arse. Amanda had the idea that I stick the dock leaves down like eggs. As I walk along, they'll do the job, but I wasn't twerking through the town with a leaf hanging out the back of my jeans. Right, let me cross over here. Because there's a big storm coming in. That's the point. What you're tying yourself to, Silver. And Silver's right kind of at the epicenter of this storm. He might need a snorkel and be careful because depending where he ties himself down, he's going to get really wet and blown away. Silver's going to get blown away for the next 3 or 4 days. Lucky Peter Silver. Lucky Silver. Derek, how you doing? Yes, I got stabbed in the arse by old age dried up nettles. They were boob height, so I'm kind of prefer that I got stabbed in the arse rather than a boob. Tell him, well, as you're the Queen of Filth, his wishes is your command today. So you've not got wet yet? Yeah, just a little prick, unfortunately, but enough to sting. And I'm stood in nettles and getting and you could also film yourself getting wet and blown. Oh, you're not here, Scott? Damn it. So you lovely, lovely lot. I need to do a shoot, go home, inspect my right arse cheek, because it's still stinging and I stung it 2 hours ago. Ouchie. Damn it, Scott's missing out on the filth. Yeah, I need to go and inspect my butt cheek. If I can turn around enough to see what damage is done to my arse, yes. I've got a feeling I've still got stabby needle things in my arse cheek because it's stinging like a biatch. But that's what you get when you get stabbed with something old. The sting lasts. Yeah, you've got the borders, England-Scotland borders, Scotland on the horizon, and out to sea that way. Jamie's arse detective. Jamie had his sticky balls out before, but hey. Exactly. There you go, Jamie's got his balls out again. Yes, I got stung right across my arse. So thank you all for joining me, you lovely lot, while I stroke my back end right off my pocket. Love the lot of you, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. You never know, we might have a video up of Silver getting blown. I'm going to bug him to do it. So thank you all for joining me. Love the lot of you. See you tomorrow. Bye now.